Hey, it's Bad Marriage for Life. I'm Jenny, and this is Vic.
Yes, I am Vic.
Vic, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Today she got my name right on the first try.
Yeah, okay. Well, that doesn't mean I'm cheating on you or anything, because I'm not.
I never even
Not at this second. I'm not cheating on you.
I just figured that you was losing your mind. Memories,
You know what it is? I think that the reason why I can't remember stuff a lot, I'm being honest with you, I think I'm too busy. Like, I'm too overwhelmed. I don't really get time to, like, sit down, relax, and just do nothing a lot of times, I feel like. So, when I'm trying to do so much on top of so much, that's why I can't remember your name. So, really sorry about that there, Vic.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you should try Ginkgo biloba. It's a very, 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 very good vitamin. I've been taking it since I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
Okay? So,
okay.
You
what else is it that your mother has you taking? You're taking like laxatives. You're like on so many things that your mother has made you take. Colon cleanser. Like
yes.
what?
Yes. My friends used to make fun of me when we was kids.
Yes,
as
like, they should.
You're drinking colon cleanser,
right?
Because you mix it with your orange juice every day. But now those same friends are calling me like, "Yo, what was that brand of colon?"
Because
cleanser?
they're in their 40s, not 7. Okay.
Yeah, but they know. Yes, I was on it early.
You were. This is Bad Marriage for Life, brought to you by AA Smoke Shop, 181 Dwight Street in New Britain. Go check them out. They're open late, and they'll be back open 24/7 in the summertime. Go check out Lucky and the crew over there at AA Smoke Shop. I was hungry at work earlier. I've been running around all day. I went to work early because I'm pulling double duties right now and doing a couple of different things.
Yes.
And so I text Vic and I said I'm hungry. He actually showed up with a salad, which was very nice. That was very nice.
Max and I.
Yeah, Max walked it in, asked, of course, if he could go to the vending machine while he was in the building. I said, no.
He didn't tell me that.
I said, go back in the car, bye. But so I sent him my text, and I go, I feel so bad. And he goes, why do you feel bad? So I got home, and I go, because you, like, purchased a salad. I should have been better planned. I knew I was going to be running around today or whatever. And he's like, oh, it's no big deal. I said, well, did you guys get something? Or, like, I'll split the rest of my salad. It's a big salad. He goes, oh, no. We got Chinese food.
I happened to be over there to get Chinese food for dinner, okay, for all of us, and while I was there, after I picked up the order, I saw her text about the salad. So there was a pizza shop right there next door that had chicken Caesar salad. So I went in there and got her something, for early dinner. So,
which was very nice.
Yeah, late lunch.
But I get home, and there's like a lot of Chinese. Can I just speak my piece?
Speak your piece.
Thank you. I just feel like, I get like, we spend a lot of money. And then on top of that, it's like I feel like I have a really bad eating addiction lately. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I love Chinese food. Don't get me wrong. I'm exhilarated. I'm so happy you got it. But at the same time,
But I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't spend as much as we normally have spent in the past because it's just me, you, and Max in the house. So what may seem like a lot is because it's the smallest portions of it, and I got a lot of appetizer things or whatever and stuff on there. So normally where you would have a meal, trust me, come on, I'm the last person to try to spend any type of money.
Right, you are. You're normally really cheap.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And so I'm very proud of it.
You really are. That's why I have no problem calling you cheap, because you're a cheap person. You just are a cheap person. You don't care. You're cheap.
Yes, absolutely.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Heather. I appreciate that. And for the person that just before this a second ago just said something about an event July 2nd, DM me everything about the event. Okay? Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Shout out to Tawana who's on here also.
Oh, Tawana's on here. Okay, my friend.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Just letting you know, on Friday night, me and Vic got into an argument.
We did?
Yes, we did. We got into an argument, on the way home. From the club.
Oh, yeah. We did get into a fight.
Because I had been taking, shots all night. Yes. I was over at Mixed Cafe with Ash Banks.
Shout out to the Banks babes.
And before that, we were at happy hour, and Vic was my designated driver, my Dee.
Yes.
So as we were driving home, I decided, while I was super lit, that I was going to bring up finances and talk bills with him and money.
Yes.
And bills and money are always a really contentious, conversation. I think with most couples, it's what couples fight about most is money.
Yeah.
And so, long story short, we were in the car and we started getting into this argument and fighting about money. And
Vic, we wasn't fighting about money. We were fighting about the time that you was trying to have the conversation,
which was
while you were
inebriated.
Yes,
yes.
Very, 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 very drunk at 3:00 in the morning. You want to have a financial conversation about the bill. And I said, no, we can have that conversation tomorrow. So you went into having an argument with me.
Yes, I was arguing because
the fact that
I felt like I was right at the time.
No, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
And then Vic, you know what Vic did? He turned the radio up while we're talking.
Absolutely.
I hate that.
Yes, it got muted out.
Don't be turning the music up when I'm talking. We trying to discuss something, and then because I turned the sound off on the radio, Vic, in order to not have this conversation with me on Friday night, he actually started singing his own song.
Absolutely. Freestyled everything. Freestyled all the crap that she told Vic ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, Vic. All that. Yeah, turned it all into a rap. Absolutely. Your top floor, baby.
He did it all the way. Hi, Craig. He did it all the way home. All the way. Like 30 minutes.
Yes.
30 minutes.
Yes.
He sang this song for 30 minutes.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. I had
Yes.
to mute that drunk conversation out that she was trying to have. And stuff like that at 3:00 in the morning.
Right.
I did not want to hear that ish. Okay. I was tired. Like she said, we went to happy hour first, and then we went to Ash Banks and the Banks Babes after. You know, it was a lot going on in there. You know what I mean? So we had to get home, and I had more stuff to do to the next day. So no, I didn't want to hear that. So yes, I like the freestyle, I like the rap. I've been, since I was a kid, just for fun and stuff. You know what I mean? So anyway, so yes, I turned everything that she was saying
He was rapping.
Yes, into a song. Fellas, that is a great technique.
He did it for 30 minutes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So we get home, and the babysitter's here, and now, when you walk into the house and you all been arguing, you got to act like everything's okay. Because of the chance, because my son, sometimes he don't go to bed if we ain't here. So he's sitting up in the living room and stuff, so we got to get back and be like, oh, hey, hi, with smiles on our face. You have a good time? Oh, yeah, we had a great time. Yeah, everything's good. Mm-hmm. So then he says, oh, I'm going to go make something to eat. I said, yeah, can you throw some food in the oven for me too? And he's like, now he's mad. So he goes like this, yeah, I'll make you something. And I'm like, oh, God, is he going to do something to my food? But whether or not he did, I don't know, because I ate it. And I have been drinking all night. I ate it.
Put a little Suge Avery recipe in there.
Yes, a little Suge Avery from Color Purple. Yes, why not?
Everything you do.
And then on Saturday, I had some of I was running around. I had stuff to do. But I had my girls over, and that was so fun. My girlfriends all came over, and we hung out. Yes. And they didn't all know each other, but it worked out really nice because everybody got along so nice. And Vic was first of all, he didn't cook nothing. I asked him to cook. But anyway.
There was no need. Shout out to Dawn, who was a great cook.
Yeah, all my friends brought something. It was nice.
And all the friends brought something.
So
shout out to Tawana with the chocolate wine.
Yes,
turned
and
up
the fruit
party.
tart. Fruit tart. I said tort. I don't know, is it tort or tart? So then he's like, they're like, we're going to the movies. So they left.
Yes, went to see Sonic the Hedgehog.
Because it was an all-girl party.
Mm-hmm.
So I had my time with my friends. But then they walked back in, and we were all like this, wah, wah. But what can you do? You can't keep out Max all night.
Yes, can't keep Max out all night.
Can't do that.
Yes, when we came back from the party, Tawana was on top of the table dancing and stuff like that.
That's
Jenny
not true.
Jenny was
that is
dropping it like it's hot on the floor.
That's not true. But we were talking some smack. I ain't gonna lie.
But I left y'all alone anyway, because I was out on the deck listening.
No, you kept walking through. We could tell you were kind of trying to listen.
No, actually, I wasn't. I didn't really give a damn about anything that y'all was saying.
Yeah, okay.
When have I ever like that? There have been many, many parties over here.
All right, stop.
Like that, absolutely. So anyway, I was out on the deck enjoying the nature and the warm weather.
And then on Sunday, I went and did the hair braiding competition, and there was so much back and forth because Max wanted to go hang out with his friends. We couldn't find a friend for him to hang out with. It was just so much. So we were going to bring Max with us to the hair braiding competition, which we ended up doing. But our daughter came and picked him up and brought him with her to Rhode Island to see our family, which was awesome. Yes. So me and Vic were like at the hair braiding competition, like, we have no kids.
No children.
There's no kids going to be with us.
Children are gone.
I was like, let me get through this competition right here and let me see what we're about to do. So Vic's like, do you want to go somewhere? Because, I like to go to bars. I like to hang out and stuff all the time. I said, I do. I was like,
she does like to hang out at bars.
I do all the time.
She's a bar hanger.
I was like this. I go like this. I don't want to go anywhere. All of a sudden, my voice changed up.
It sounded great to me.
I was this. I don't want to go anywhere.
Sounded great to me.
So we were at the hair braiding competition. And so then when, all was said and done, I get in the car and he goes, are you sure you don't want to go get something to eat or whatever? I was like, take me home.
Take me.
I had this super,
take me home.
I had this very porn sounding voice to me. I was like,
it's going down.
Take me home right now.
Yes. It was, yes.
So anyway, just letting you know, we bumped uglies.
Yes.
And they're getting uglier as we get older.
Yes.
No, we were bumped uglies. And Vic, though, this dude is crazy, okay? We're in the midst of things. And I just want to let you know, because you remember, I've said on this show a lot of times, I don't really like kissing. I mean out on Sunday. I gave into the making out. And I know Vic was probably what were your thoughts? Are you surprised?
Oh, it was very passionate. There's nothing going on.
Yes.
It was very.
I felt like it was very passionate.
Yes.
I brought forth a lot of passion.
Yes, except for the part when you called me Eldris. I was like, wait a minute.
I didn't call you Eldris.
Nah, it was very passionate.
But so I just, and I feel like maybe I should do more because we just been together so long. So it's like, I don't even bother putting any lingerie on or anything.
No lingerie.
I'm like, I just get butt naked and I jump in the bed. I'm butt naked. I said 21 years of passion. I get completely naked, butt naked. I'm like, let's go. He's like, okay, hold on. I'm like, there's no hold on. Yeah. Like, I need you to come on. Like, bring it in. Let's go.
She's like, hurry up and close the door before the dog comes in.
Yes. Get in here. Let's do this, man. So anyway, I let him make out with me.
Yes, absolutely.
And then after that, it was pretty quick anyway, but no, not your end, but I'm just saying because it was built up.
It was built up.
For a long time.
Yes, absolutely.
But he's crazy. Yeah. I'm going to tell you why. Because he left the biggest hickey on my neck.
Oh, I left my mark.
I literally...
it's like the bat signal.
I literally look like I am in high school right now.
It's kind of faded. It's kind of going down.
It's getting better now.
Yeah, it's getting better now.
Let me tell you, beginning of the week...
no, we're not into polygamy, man.
We're not into polygamy.
Whoever you are, Prince, you...
Why do you always ask us that?
Listen, man, this is bad marriage for life. We're talking about our own life.
Our own bad marriage. Yes, we don't need any more.
Yes, if you need a freak, Prince, user 22, you need to go on to YouPorn. Okay? All right, that's it. Go back.
Anyway, so he left this thing on my neck, and it was humongous. So I go to work, and now everybody's calling Vic Vampire Vic because he was sucking on my neck. I get it. In the midst of passion, I get it, Vic. But damn, it's gonna be okay.
Yes.
Everybody's like, is that it? Is that a hickey in your neck?
I lost myself. The Hulk came out of me.
All I just kept saying was, your guy, he can't keep his hands off. There's nothing else I can say about it.
We had a great time.
After all this time.
There were no children in the house.
No children. Oh my God. I was able to scream.
Yes.
Because sometimes come on. Anytime that you're maybe by yourself or whatever you doing that way, sometimes you gotta be quiet because so nobody can hear. And you're like, you gotta.
Plus, we got some nosy ass kids. They always
they're always in the bed. That's why we don't even do it when they're here. We can't. Yeah, there's no way we can make that happen while they're here.
Yeah, we had one that actually was like, oh my God, I got a hickey on your neck, Mom.
Oh yeah.
Like that. Yes, I had to expose that. Listen, man.
Yes.
And so when I was a child, all right,
we didn't say that to your parents.
Yeah, you didn't say stuff like that. That even if I saw a hickey on my mama's neck or whatever, something like that.
Did you see a hickey on your mom's neck?
No, I've never seen a hickey on my mother's neck.
Okay.
And stuff like that. Okay.
I'll have to call.
Yes, I did have a situation when I was a child though when I walked in on my mother with what I'm saying.
With a man?
One time and that didn't work out too well. I stepped right back out. My eyes, to this day and stuff. You know what I mean? It was, I was supposed to be outside,
right?
And I knew who the guy was, and I wound up, calling him a batiman in front of my friends and stuff like that. Which is not a good word,
right? That's awful.
Yeah, absolutely. I was young. Yeah, I was young. I was probably, I was very, very, very young. And my mother, and he went and told my mother that I called him that, and my mother, took me and made me apologize to the man.
Oh, interesting story.
Yeah, interesting story.
I found my mom's vibrator one time.
Oh. I didn't even know those existed until I got to college.
And I'm like, I thought it, you know what? I thought it was like a toothbrush holder. I didn't know what it was.
Oh my gosh, she was in there putting Colgate on it.
I didn't know what was happening. I was like a kid. As a kid. And I found it in my mom's bed.
That's it. She was like,
And I was like, what's this? I think I even picked up, like, what's this? I know my mother was probably mortified, like, ew, go wash your hands. But anyway.
Jenny was flossing with it and everything.
No, I wasn't. But the point being, sometimes you're put in those situations as a child.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
our children are extremely nosy. We had one kid that actually used to, like, if she heard us fooling around, she would slam her bedroom door
Yes,
to make a
absolutely.
point, like, I can hear you.
Yes, walk
Oh
back
my gosh.
and forth in front of the door.
Yes,
you know
it
what
was
I'm saying?
like, it's so much.
Yes, her to have. You know,
And of course, Max, like, we're not allowed to shut our door when he's sleeping because for some reason, even if you close it, like, even if you close it so
Yeah, sneak it.
quiet. No, we close it like this, like, just like slow motion. I'm like the, what is it, the $1 million man, $50 million man?
Yeah.
I'm like, so, like, I'm closing the door so quiet to try to, like, shut it so that we can fool around. He's like sleeping, he's snoring, and all of a sudden he's like,
Yeah. Yes.
did you close your door?
Yeah. And then he's got a technique or whatever. So if he feels like we made him
Close the door too much.
he acts like he has to go to the bathroom.
Right.
To see
No,
he
yeah.
he acts like he has to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then he comes in and then he asks us some random question.
Yes.
Yeah, like say, hey guys, what we have for dinner? How long did that take y'all to cook it? And so like that. In the meantime, he's opening it up
Like,
the door
opens it
the
the
time.
whole way.
He's like, oh, okay. Have a good night.
The whole way. And I'm always like, can you put it back kind of like where it was? You know what I'm saying? If this is this much space, can you put it back to this much space here?
Yes,
you know, but he doesn't do that.
He don't do that.
He leaves it really open, way open. So anyway, I was really happy about Sunday. It was good.
Yes, we had a great time.
You got some good booty.
Yes, I felt it was a great weekend. You know, like I said, all the events
was
that
busy.
you did. You were a very busy lady.
Yes,
and,
it's been very
and-
busy.
Yes, and you do great at every event that you do.
And I'm very sorry about our fight on Friday night.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
I think that it's just like when I've been drinking, I just seem to think I know what I'm talking about, and I think I'm right every time. Like, you can't tell me I'm wrong. I'm like, what? I was like, no, this is the perfect time. Well, I'm drunk in the car. This is the perfect time to talk about our finances. Let me get out our book, our lab,
She's like, pull out the spreadsheet.
our bills.
She's on there calling and she's calling at 3 a.m. trying to get her live representative. And so,
I really was. Jess Killett said you and Max going to see Doctor Strange.
yes, absolutely. Tomorrow in 3D.
Oh,
absolutely.
good.
We were talking about it. It was like we haven't been into a 3D movie in a couple of years, and this is, the multiverse is going to be crazy.
Yes.
So we decided, yes, we're going to pop this off in 3D. It's going down. Me and Master Max,
And I'll be here working while they go do that.
Yes, well, she'll be working. She's,
But you know what?
Be at the movie.
I do like when I am home by myself though, because I'm very rarely home by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I've always had people around me. So when you guys told me you're going to the movies, I was like, yes. Because as soon as I'm done working in here in the studio, I'll be able to I don't know what I'll do. I might watch a show or clean something or I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm so excited about that time alone tomorrow night.
And so, she will be home alone with the alarm on and the weapons will be nearby. Okay, just for anybody.
So Greg said Madison and him are going at 3:15. I mean, Madison and Greg are going at 3:15 tomorrow.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah,
Okay,
he's in school.
You guys can compare notes.
Yes,
tomorrow. Compare notes.
absolutely.
Bad Marriage for Life is brought to you by
Wakeboards.
AA Smoke Shop in New Britain. Head on over there on Dwight Street. You're going to love it there. They have all kinds of smoke paraphernalia, snacks. They even have clothes in there. They have everything in there. Check out Lucky and the crew over there at AA Smoke Shop. Open late and open 24/7 in the summer time.
Good people.
So today I was driving and I noticed, because I hadn't used my car this morning, Vic used it to take Max over to school. And I noticed that there was a funky smell in the car. And I'm like,
that funky cold Medina.
and I was like, what is this disgusting smell? So I get over to my appointment and I'm like smelling myself now. I'm like, why do I smell like onions. What is this smell? So now I'm getting I'm getting so upset. I'm sitting there at my appointment I'm so upset right now because I think Vic was eating something in the car containing onions. I'm not sure exactly what. And it reminds me of that Jerry Seinfeld, the Seinfeld episode where he had the valet that got his car and they couldn't get the smell out of the car afterwards. So now I'm building up all this anxiety oh my God, what's this smell? There's something going on. We're not going to be able to get the smell out of the car.
Oh, God.
So I'm trying to get Vic, I'm texting him and stuff while I'm at my appointment. He's not answering me back.
I was busy.
So now I'm saying to myself, I know This is built into this. I know he's taking a nap or something. I know he's doing something that he's not answering his phone or texting me back.
Oh.
I knew you were at the house. I was like, I don't know what he's up to, but he's not getting back to me.
A lot of things going on.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of things. What was I doing when you came home? Like whatever. I'm always doing something around.
All right, yeah.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
anyway, I'm trying to hit him up, and I'm like building up all this anxiety around it. So finally, he texts me back about the onions, and he goes, "Did you put on deodorant today? Because it could possibly be you."
Oh, baby, that's just jokes.
I don't feel like it was.
I had to double check or whatever.
I don't feel like it was.
That's it. It's okay. It's okay. You had an appointment at the nail place. You probably forgot and stuff.
I did have deodorant on.
Okay.
I do have it on.
Oh, I don't know, but your nails look wonderful.
Yeah, thank you, but
at these beautiful nails.
I did have deodorant
they're
on.
Beautiful. Ah, look at that. It's okay. I'm with the funk. When the funk hits
That
the
is
fan,
an interesting thing. That is an interesting thing about when you've been in a relationship such a long time, because you do kind of not smell each other's funk as much anymore. Sometimes I be telling him though, I'm like, and he'll be like, or you don't really ever say.
Or you ignore the funk.
Oh, okay. So you do notice it, but you just don't say anything to me.
Sometimes you ignore the funk and something like that. You might be like, God, ooh, girl. But you like,
I will
and you be like, hey, and then she'll be like, hey, you want to watch TV together? But, nah, I got something to do. Like
that never happens. I will say though, when we go somewhere, because we go pretty much everywhere, we're always together.
Yes.
So when I go to an event or something and I walk out the car, he's always like, "Come here, let me check you to make sure you don't have stuff on you," and he is pretty good about that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think that's the thing about us being together so long. It's kind of like, no, seriously. If you're with somebody new, don't you make an effort to if you spend the night with them or whatever, I would assume that you would make the effort to get up and brush teeth and try to look halfway decent before the person woke up.
Yeah, you do that sometimes, but back when I was younger, long time ago and stuff, there have been situations where you just been like on some, oh man, why did I wind up with this person and stuff, yes, because the funk was. Ooh,
there's a lot of funk.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
There's like that. Some people don't. Some people don't notice it. They just don't. It's kind of like bad breath. And when you're like in the club and you got people like talking to you all close or whatever, and you like, my God.
Well, it's because they've been drinking all night.
No, it ain't all that. Sometimes they came in with a bottle of water. Okay? You try to be smooth about it,
oh, yeah.
and you pop a mint in your mouth or a piece of gum. You be like, hey, you want some or whatever and stuff like that. So they seem
when
like
people ask me, I always make sure to take something. Yeah, I feel like,
you're being courteous or whatever. But then you got but then you guys.
But I'm talking about me and you.
What about me?
Because we've been together so long, it's like kind of like the other day, like Rex came by the house on Sunday.
Right, he did.
In the morning to pick up something, and neither me or you were showered, and I was like in my like cleaning clothes with the bleach on it and stuff. I think I scared him because I was downstairs putting laundry in, and he was in the kitchen. I showed up.
Yes, he was shocked. He was like, Jenny, I didn't even know you were here. He was like, he was in the kitchen like, hey, he was in the kitchen with me. He was talking. He was like, what's up, blah, blah, blah. He was going on and whatever.
And I came up the stairs.
And he came out. It was like you came out like you was like God Almighty. Like it was like he was walking to the light. And stuff like that. And I didn't know.
Yeah, he's like, I thought you were gone at an event. I was like, no, I'm here. I was like, and then I hadn't showered yet. I don't even think I brushed my teeth yet. I was like, hi.
We just had breakfast on the deck.
We just did have breakfast on the deck.
Yes, absolutely.
And then I had to do something, and I was standing near him. I felt so bad for him.
Yeah.
I think he's still in shock. He hasn't really talked to me this week at work.
He'll be all right. He's used to funk.
He's probably like, he's probably like, D, Jenny is ugly in the morning. My hair was sticking straight up.
Nah, you're not ugly in the morning. You're beautiful in the morning. Absolutely.
No, I'm not
you're
big, but
beautiful
thanks.
in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And in my dreams.
That's the reason why you got all this good booty on Sunday, because of stuff like that. Here you go. They came in with the passionate kiss, I was like, oh God, okay. I was like, please don't stick your tongue in my mouth. Please don't. And he did. He did a little bit.
Absolutely.
A little bit.
Yes.
Because sometimes, people be going too hard with the tongue.
Yes.
It's too much.
Yes, I was channeling my Keith Sweat, Babyface, Anthony Hamilton vibe going on. Yes.
Because the tongue in your mouth sometimes can get a little too spitty.
Yes.
A little too uncomfortable.
We don't want spitty tongue.
No, I can't do
Absolutely.
that. I can't.
You know,
And then everyone's tongue isn't
like you're
clean.
getting waterboarded.
You're supposed to actually brush your tongue.
Yes, you are supposed to brush your tongue.
Do you brush your tongue?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
That helps with the halitosis and all that stuff like that.
I didn't really brush my tongue that much.
Oh. Well, maybe that's what the onions was in the car today. It might have been the tongue. Ooh, like, girl, Jenny, you got that onion tongue, girl.
Yes. I
All
do.
that.
I got the onion tongue. So thanks so much for watching Bad Marriage for Life tonight. Hey, listen, it's brought to you by AA Smoke Shop on Dwight Street, New Britain. Thanks to Lucky and the whole crew over there for sponsoring the show. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you missed Small Business Tuesdays last night, well, watch it. They have promo codes for Mother's Day going on all the way through the weekend. That's Small Business Tuesdays. The full episode is up on my IG at Jenny Boom Boom TV. You want to get those great deals from these small businesses for Mother's Day. It's nice to give a unique gift for Mother's Day. Yes. It really is. So thanks again for watching. Tomorrow night, it's Who Will She Be Talking To Thursdays. I have some special guests that are coming on. They talk about some great events that are happening out here in CT.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Are you going to give me some booty?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.